Season 7, Episode 27.
Woo! Of,
Woo!
of what, Noel?
The STRIVEcast.
Hey,
STRIVEcast.
here we go. Oh, and the STRIVEcast with special guest Kermit.
Yay!
A good impression.
Yeah.
All right. So, why don't we introduce ourselves? Let's have our hosts kick off.
Oh, no.
How about again, one at a time?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we got Jeff.
Yep. Jack Fredo. Yep. No,
What's your name? Okay. All right, good. We got the two hosts in the house. How about our sound and video engineer?
I am Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
All right. If we were the Muppets, the 2025 version of the grumpy old guys that sit up in the balcony, go ahead.
Oh, yep. That's and Waldorf.
See that? We're not grumpy.
Excuse you.
Not Matt. That was not the guy's name, is it? Anyway, ladies, introduce yourselves.
I'm Whitney.
I'm offended as Alex.
All right, and I'm Pete. Let's go. Season 7, episode 27.
That's right.
Loading now. Here we go. What are we gonna do today?
Review and preview. I got a couple of good ones.
Okay, all right, and we got Mount Rushmore. If Jeff can stay awake.
Yes, I am, Pete.
We've got a guest.
Yeah.
All right, and I spent all night cooking.
The female.
Yes, she is female. Alex, would you like to tell people who our guest is this week?
Yes, we are going to interview Diane, who actually reached out to us.
Boom, there you go. If you have guest ideas, send them to us, strivecast@pslstrive.org. All right, should we get after it?
Let's do it.
All right, Jeff, want to take us to break?
We'll be right back. Welcome to the STRIVEcast. Can you tell us about yourself?
Sure. Well, thank you for having me here. My name is Diane Strand, and I'm from JDS Studio, which is in Temecula, California. And I'm a serial entrepreneur. I am an executive producer. I'm a best-selling author. I'm a TEDx speaker, and I'm a nonprofit founder of JDS Creative Academy that runs a day program called JDS Creative Academy Video Production Job Training Program. And we work with adults with developmental disabilities to help them get placed in jobs in video and multimedia and digital businesses and different ways of getting that. And I've been doing that now for 22 years. And before that, I worked in the entertainment industry in Hollywood.
Wow.
Well, Hollywood.
Jeff, you're next.
What does a tropical day look like for you?
Yeah, what's a typical day look like?
Work day. Well, I have to say one of the things I'm very grateful for is I don't have a whole lot of typical work days where everything is always the same. But like this morning, I came in an hour early because you guys are East Coast and I'm West Coast, and I don't usually start my day till 10 a.m. when I come into the studio. And then 10 a.m. is when all our participants join us and they get here, and we have a morning meeting usually from 10 to 10:30 and set the day and what's going to happen. And then like today we have some people coming in because we're shooting some of our television show later today. So we'll be doing some interviewing on the green screen. And then our participants have their own TV show. So they're either writing or they're in production or they're working on editing. I do a lot of this. I do some interviewing on different podcasts and different TV shows. That's what my day looks like. Payroll, a little bit of employee management and different things like that. I do marketing. That's really my superpower is probably on the marketing side. So I do a lot with the marketing and the social media and working with our editors to put out creative content. So my day is pretty busy. A little bit of teaching, a little bit of, administration, a little bit of glamour with this stuff, which is fun. So
Oh, that sounds great.
That sounds fun.
Noel?
What is your favorite part? What you do?
what is my favorite part? Well, I always say one of the things that I do is I get to make dreams come true and I help turn them into reality for many different kinds of individuals, whether it's in our day program and I'm helping participants learn new skills or deal with challenges or face challenges that they may have that they need to overcome and helping that. I also help people launch careers into the entertainment industry, which is a big dream. I help mainstream and special needs. I help youth, teens, and adults. So I've launched many careers into the entertainment industry, and that's always a favorite thing when somebody says, I did it, I got the role, or I landed the agent, or I got my first part on a play. And sometimes that's on the stage that we do. I have some of our participants in our musical theater program, and they get to live out their dreams. So that's really my favorite part.
That's really cool. Jeff, we're back to you.
Okay, thank you, Pete.
You're welcome.
Um,
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
what have you learned working with you and students?
What have I learned? It's probably taught me a lot of patience. I've had to learn a lot of patience working with youth, kids, adults with disabilities that I have to, slow down with. It's also taught me how to be more grateful. I think I found a lot of great gratitude. I've also, as someone herself, I have dyslexia. It was something that I hid for a long time in my life. So I share that now, and know how, and I think because I figured out how to teach myself things like reading that I really struggled with all through school. I've been able to help others move past that, learn from hands-on. I came up with a hands-on method for teaching and learning, which I think has been very valuable. And so those are things that I've just learned, always to, put fear in the back seat because it's always going to be there. So you got to move past that fear. We all have it at all different levels that we have to move through. So you got to take control of it and step outside your comfort zone, and not always play safe. Doesn't matter who you are, you can't play safe. You gotta go out there and go after what you want. Nobody is going to give it to you at any level. You've got to go out and you've got to stake a claim. You got to do that with kindness, but yet at the same time, you got to stake the claim and you got to go after what you want and you got to learn. And that's what I've learned is, through lots of years of trial and error and figuring it out and never giving up, never give up. I have this great thing. It even says, I got this. It says, if you it says, if you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit.
There you go. It's good advice for anybody.
Yes.
Noel, we are back to you.
What advice do you have for someone who is looking to start a business or a nonprofit?
Oh,
Well, I always say contact me because I'd love to help you start that. I think even before we started this recording, when we were a little offline, we were talking a little about that. My mission is to move the arts across America and to work with anybody who wants to do that, whether it's create programs like Strive is or like JDS Creative Academy's day program, help people create these kinds of programs so the arts can thrive and help you strive. So I'm going to use your little
right.
your branding in there because that is really what it is. I'm a true believer that the arts impact life and business. And, you know, when you can be creative like you guys are doing with a podcast and being able to tell your story and share your story, you're making a difference, you're impacting others. So if you want to do that, I want to help you. So go for it. Start your own business, start your own nonprofit. I can show you the steps to happen, but you know, you'll see it at the end. We can all manifest it together and take one step at a time, and we will impact others, move the arts across America, make it a little bit more of a kinder place as well as a creative place.
Okay. That's a lot. And I think that these guys do their best to do that every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff?
Yeah,
All right. So guys, what's the time for now?
The lightning round.
Okay. Or did I miss one? Did I miss a question? Sorry, Alex gave me a look, I think. Sorry.
Jeff might have had one more question.
Jeff, I thought so, but Jeff,
Jeff,
you
you
got
want to
one
ask your
more?
last question?
what is something you are looking forward in 2025?
Well, what I'm looking forward to is coming up in just a couple weeks, which is DigiFest Temecula. It's our 3 day, so much more than a film festival as we push the boundaries of digital media. And next year, you guys need to enter with your podcast. That would be great. It's a place to put your podcast and all your creative content that you create over the year to enter it and win laurels and credibility. It's for students, it's for emerging talent, it's for professionals. We're in our 9th year, and we help creatives be seen and launch from mainstream to special needs. We bring in a little bit of Hollywood to our festival, so it's 3 days of speakers and creatives. We have like Jorge Gutierrez from the Book of Life. I'm sure you might be familiar with that movie. He's
Oh,
going to be, and so that's something I'm really looking forward to. And you know, we're doing the play Aladdin here, and we've got summer camp coming up, and so we're a very busy studio. We got a lot of things that are going on here, and it's a lot of fun to be creative and help others find their dreams and passions too.
Oh, that sounds great. And before we get to the lightning round, do you want to throw a website or social media handles or anything like that?
Sure. DigiFest is digifesttemecula.org. Our nonprofit is jdscreativeacademy.org. And I always throw out jdsstudio.live. That's a great place that when you go to that website, it will have the Creative Academy, our production company, DigiFest, our TV show, the podcast, all the things. That's kind of an umbrella site, and that's jdsstudio.live. And you can find me all over social media, Diane Strand, or always just search hashtag JDS family.
Okay, great. Thanks. Okay, sorry guys, I jumped the gun earlier, my bad. Now what is it time for?
the lightning round.
All right. So as always, Jeff, you kick off the lightning round. Fire when ready.
Um, what is your favorite thing to do on a cold day?
Oh, favorite thing to do on a cold day, probably sit by a warm fire with some hot chocolate. Cold days in California means that it must be raining. So I love listening to when we might get some rain and thunderstorms.
That sounds good. Noel?
What's your favorite furniture?
My favorite furniture. Um, I have a chair that I sit in my bedroom that I work in as well as I get to watch TV in it. It's very comfortable. I can sit with my laptop on my knees and kind of watch TV at the same time. So I like my comfy chair.
Jeff?
What is your favorite food and why?
Oh, wow. Well, I'm a meat and potatoes girl, I guess. I like a good steak. I grew up on that, so that's something that I like. But, I'm trying to eat healthier. So I also like salmon. I like smoked salmon. And just because you guys are in Maine, a good lobster.
There you go.
Who can turn down a good lobster? So I need to come to Maine to get some, get it fresh right off the boat. That's a trip I need to make.
Well, we know the places, so if you ever come out this way, make sure you stop in and we'll
For
figure
sure.
out how to get there. Noel?
Okay, what is your favorite art picture?
I love some Jackson Pollock. I'm very into abstract art. As far as my flavor and taste, I see a lot of art. I love watching emerging art. I love animation and graphic art. I'm a creative at heart, so a good video to tell a story. Uh, you know, that's kind of those are my things, but I'm very contemporary, modern, artistic, in the abstract kind of art world.
Ryan, would you like to ask your famous last question?
Tell us your best joke.
Ah, my best joke. Oh boy, I wish my husband was here. He's got the great dad jokes. That one threw me. My best joke. I'm gonna have to work on that one. I think I need to come up with some more funny stuff. I usually can throw out, and when I get a joke, it comes in, it goes out. I feed it to my husband. I watch the baking channel. I don't know if you guys know that. He always throws out the good dad jokes, and I feed those. So I like the dad jokes. I don't know that I know any dad jokes, but I like it. I'll think of them all as soon as we get off this call.
Sometimes Noel or Jeff can make one up on the spot if we want to
That would be
roll the
great.
dice and try that. Do you guys, either of you have a joke? Noel, you got one?
Knock,
Say it again, a little louder.
knock, knock.
Who's there?
I forgot to open the door.
Open the door. Who?
Forgot to open the door before it closes.
Before what?
Closes.
Before it closes. Okay, well, we might need to workshop that one a little bit. But I think you're on to something, I think. So,
I'm gonna work on that. I need to put that in my repertoire. What is my favorite joke? And you know what? I will let you know that I will tell all my participants today that, and because we have share time in our morning meeting, it's always we go through the agenda of the day, and then at the end it's share, and everyone gets some shares, what's going on in their life or something, but it's always a few jokes that come out, and the dad jokes roll out, and now I can't think of any, and I hear them every morning. I feel really bad. I'm like, so they're going to give me a hard time and tell them I failed.
all good. Well, we really appreciate you taking some time with us today and letting us learn a little bit more about all that you guys are doing out there. And if you ever do make it to Maine, please don't be a stranger.
I won't, and I will definitely plan to be in touch and connect you guys with my community as well.
That sounds great. Jeff, you want to take us to break?
Yeah, Pete, we'll be right back.
Webcast is brought to you by
Your ad is right here. Your ad is right here.
It is right here. Ryan, tell them about how their ad could be right here.
So you can sponsor the STRIVEcast, $20 per episode. You can give us a call at 207-774-6278 or email strivecast@pslstrive.org. And we'll let's work a deal with you.
That's right. And the longer you sponsor, the better deal we can give you. So reach out today.
Yeah.
Jeff, would you like to take us a break?
Yes, Pete. Looking cool, dude. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to round 3 of What Did the Chef Make for Us This Week? It's not a working title. So, for those of you that are new, we are doing a new segment, relatively new segment that involves around cooking with a strange collection of ingredients. So, this week was Chef Pete, who made a casserole, but I will let him take over and tell us exactly what ingredients he was working with and what he added to this week's treat.
Yeah, so just to recap, last week I was given the ingredients. Noel brought a can of whole kernel corn.
Yeah.
Whitney brought a bag of microwave popcorn. So I was looking for, side note, I was going to try to find candy corn and make something with corn 3 ways, but I could not find the candy corn. So went in another direction. Jeff brought a bottle of honey mustard.
Oh,
Ryan brought Ritz crackers. And our friend Alex brought barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. So
And we-
but
We do have chicken.
that's right, yeah. So what I did is I made a casserole starring ziti. The other ingredients I added were ziti, some chicken, and some Alfredo sauce. So I made a sauce with the Alfredo, the barbecue, and the honey mustard mixture. And then we have the grilled chicken in there. And then I smashed up the popcorn and the Ritz into the crispy topping.
wow.
And we
Put
do-
some cheese on there.
It honestly does not look that bad.
No.
Show mine. So I can't really see it without dumping it all over my laptop, but there you go. And you heard it here first. It honestly does not look that bad. I will take that as a victory.
First review. It honestly doesn't look that bad.
Okay, here we go.
Here
I
we
like all these things.
Hey, QP.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
go.
I have not tried it either.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite one yet.
There you have it.
I think it's like one I could actually ask for more of, though.
Boom.
There's plenty of it.
There is plenty of it.
Are we doing this again next week?
I think we do every other week.
Okay.
Would you like to be the chef next time? I think we've got Noel, Jeff, and Whitney are remaining.
I can be the chef.
It's just sometimes it's hard when I come in to have enough time to cook, Peter.
Yeah, we could cook it the day before.
I know.
That's how I was doing, yeah.
That's why I did mine last night. All right, so there you have it. Give me some scores.
100.
It's so good. It's like the
Yeah.
best one yet.
Yeah.
I say 600.
600. All right. I will share for the record that I was this close to, first I was going to make cookies. I was going to make it all into a cookie. And I didn't. And then I was real close to putting it all into a chocolate cake. I bought the chocolate cake mix and we almost
I'd
went.
much rather have this than chocolate cake.
I think my
I
wife.
just don't
beat
think
the-
some of those ingredients would go with those desserts, though.
yeah,
If
my
you
wife-
did chocolate cake, were you gonna put like chicken and stuff in it too, or just
No, just our 5 ingredients. That-
I don't think the corn would still go with that, even.
yeah, it probably would not, but
Either.
At least we
Could work somewhat.
at least we didn't do a pickle and a Dr. Pepper.
That's correct. No
I don't
pickles.
think that was bad.
We've tried that in the past, though. All right, so there you have it. So next week we'll all bring in everybody but Whitney. We'll bring in an ingredient, and then Chef Whit will have a week to cook us up something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad you like it.
Mm.
I think that's the end of
That's the first time I can say I really like it all the way through.
Thank you. Thanks, ma'am. There's more where that came from. If anybody would like some, it made a surprising amount.
Mhm.
Yes,
Me-
Jeff?
By the way, I love everything that you made,
Thanks, pal. There you go.
including the chicken. I love chicken.
There you go.
Do you ever use the Betty Crocker cookbook? You know?
I think we have one. I did not use a cookbook for this. We just
I think you can have a Peter Brown cookbook.
no. I don't know if that would be a bestseller, but all right. Well, there we go. That's this week's. I don't even remember what title Alex gave it, but there's our cooking segment.
We should call it "What's Cooking in the Strive Kitchen."
What's cooking on the STRIVEcast, maybe. All right. Well, there it goes. That's what's cooking today. It's some sort of casserole.
Yeah.
Is that the
STRIVEcast
official
casserole.
name?
Strive casserole.
Some sort of casserole by Pete Brown.
I like Strive casserole. That's pretty good.
Strive casserole.
That's funny.
I'm winning today. Thank you, Ryan. You're moving right up the list.
You don't get points.
Usually I think
All
of
fine.
all puns too, but that's a good one.
I love it.
All right. Okay. Jeff, why don't you take us to break?
We'll be right back.
Trivia.
That's right,
We
we're
should do
back. It's time for STRIVEia. Before we get going, who would like a score update?
Right over here.
Okay. Well, in fifth place is Pete with 2 points. In fourth place is Jeff with 3 points. Third place, Noel with 5 points.
Yep.
In second place is Ryan with 8 points. And with quite a lead, we have Alex in first place with 17 points.
Thanks.
We had all our points together. We can't catch up with Alex.
Okay, so on April 12th, it's Only Child Day. So we are going to have some trivia about famous only children. These only children were just a quick Google search, so I did no research to verify. But here we go.
Yep.
True or false? This one is about Betty White, I should say. True or false? Betty is short for Elizabeth. Not in general, for Betty White. Is her name Elizabeth White? True or false? Betty is short for Elizabeth.
True.
Jeff?
I think true.
Ryan?
True.
Pete?
False.
Alex?
I'm also gonna go false. I feel like her real name is just Betty.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
thing you said that. Her real name is just Betty. Her parents didn't like the nicknames
your
that
point.
came from Elizabeth, so they specifically named her Betty. Okay, next up is question number 2 about John Lennon.
Oh.
According to Spotify, what is the most streamed Beatles song?
Oh.
This is multiple choice.
Oh,
Is it Here Comes the Sun, Let It Be, Hey Jude, or I Want to Hold Your Hand?
Ugh, mine wasn't even on there.
I think it's. So let
What has the most streams on Spotify? So what song is listened to most? What Beatles song?
I think Hey Jude,
Hey Jude. Good guess.
because
Jeff?
it does.
I think hold your hand.
Ryan?
Hey Jude.
Alex?
I don't know. I was gonna go with "Here Comes the Sun." Why are you laughing?
Just the way you look at it, I don't know.
She's laughing at me.
Pete?
Then I'll go with Let It Be.
All right. Well, I was laughing because Alex got the answer right. It has been listened to over 1 billion times.
I would do like really well at like
1 billion times. Okay,
That
question
a
3.
show where I could win money.
Question 3 is
I'm
about
sitting right next to the host
Robin.
and the answers.
Is about Robin Williams.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
What was Robin Williams voted as in high school? Was it the funniest, the least likely to succeed,
Wow.
the best eyes, or most athletic?
Oh.
I picked the athletic one
Athletic.
because
I think I'm going for athletic.
Okay. Ryan?
Those funny.
still good.
Alex?
I'm gonna call myself out here and say I'm sorry I wasn't listening, but I said I was gonna call myself out. But I'm gonna go. I think one was like eyes. No, I'm gonna go athletic too. I just wanted to clarify.
Pete.
Then I'll go with least likely to succeed.
All right.
That's probably right.
Pete, you're correct. He was voted least likely to succeed. And look
First of all,
what
that's horrible.
happened.
Yeah, what kind of like
I don't know.
what school was this?
Next up is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh,
This is a range question, so listen
our favorite.
closely. How many Oscars has Leonardo DiCaprio won?
Oof.
It is a number between 0 and 10.
oh,
I
Oh.
need 0 or higher or 10 or lower.
0 or higher, 10 or lower.
so you want me to name the movies? Or
No, I just want the number.
Yeah, he should get bonus points if he could do that.
Okay, name them.
Okay,
Wait, you said 2?
Titanic and Catch Me If You Can.
Okay. Jeff. How many Oscars has Leonardo DiCaprio won?
I think maybe 4.
Okay. Ryan?
5.
He's in a lot of movies.
Alex?
1.
Pete?
I'm gonna go 3.
All right. Well, one of you got it exactly right.
It was Noel.
That person is not Noel, it's Alex.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he won for the Revenant. Does anyone know that movie? I didn't.
Isn't it like he's in the wilderness
I don't know.
and he fights a bear?
Though he has been nominated for 7.
Okay. What else? We're Noel's 2, right?
No, he won 1 Oscar.
Who's not
All right.
listening now?
My bad. I thought she said
Those
5.
2 were not correct. Okay, next up is a true or false about Drew Barrymore.
Oh.
Hey,
Drew Barrymore is the youngest person to host SNL. True or false?
youngest or true or false?
I'll say true.
Saturday
She probably did it
Night
during ET or something. I'll
True.
bet that's true.
Yep, I picked true too.
No.
Ben,
Jeff?
I think true.
Ryan?
True.
Alex?
False.
Sorry, Alex. You should have gone with the guys.
Darn it.
Pete's logic was correct. She was just 7 years old after the premiere of E.T.
Can't win them all.
Points for the boys.
Yes, boys club. Here we go.
do you know what?
I feel like the boys club.
Do you know what? You know, so
Girls rule.
1,
Yes,
we-
Noel?
2, but A Rise of the Pink Ladies is Grease 3, and she's in it.
Okay, but I'm not talking about Grease. I'm talking about E.T.
Yeah, but Drew Barrymore.
Own home. Okay. Next up is a question about Daniel Radcliffe, aka
Oh,
Harry Potter. How many wands did Daniel Radcliffe go through while making the Harry Potter series? Is it 1?
No,
Is it 45? Is it 60, 60, or 80?
I will pick 30.
30 is not a choice.
He said it.
Okay, no, says 30.
10. 10.
10 is not a choice either. Jeff!
Yes.
What's your answer?
No.
Uh,
Well,
How
it's
many-
multiple choice.
how many wands?
Yes.
How many wands did Harry Potter uses?
Supposed to be
Yes.
guessing as one of the multiple choices.
He gave you
A,
four
B, C,
numbers.
or
Pick
D?
one.
A, B, C, or D?
I'd say, he, I think he used one.
Hey.
I
Ryan.
would pick C.
No, you already guessed.
Noel can pick C if he wants. Whatever. Ryan.
45.
45. Pete.
Oh,
B.
you're gonna say me next.
Huh?
B.
B.
He doesn't remember the numbers either.
45. It's 45.
80.
Good job, Alex, for listening and getting the answer correct. He kept using them as drumsticks and would break them.
Wow.
80. Okay. Next up is about Adele. What fear does Adele have? Is it stage fright, spiders, heights, or crowds? No?
Oh, okay. Is this multiple choice?
Yes, I just gave
She
you
just
the
gave you
answers.
4 choices.
D.
There you go. Smart.
Jeff.
Let's go with what was the question again?
Just say A, B, C, or D at this point.
I said, what was the question?
Stage fright, spiders, heights, crowds.
I think it's spiders.
I get half a point if he gets it right.
Ryan.
Spiders.
Alex.
I'm gonna go stage fright, so I think that's ironic.
Pete.
What's the difference between stage fright and crowds? But I'll go crowds.
Shouldn't have asked questions and you should have just gone with stage fright because that's the answer.
Oh my god, Alex is nailing it.
Good job, Alex.
You nail it too, Ryan, if you're sitting right next to the answers.
You
Guys, I
say
haven't
that.
covered
I'm not cheating. I think you should know that I don't.
I was gonna say stage fright.
Me too,
Well,
Ryan. Yeah.
Answer the question when it's red.
Winning by cheating does not make you feel good.
Okay, guys, we
Right.
have 3 questions left. Let's
Okay,
just
let's
get
go.
it done.
Okay.
Okay, next up is about Weird Al.
Oh,
Who's
Okay.
weird?
What?
Nothing.
What is not the name of a Weird Al song?
Whew.
what is not
Like a surgeon, eat it, I will always chew, or perform this way.
a chew.
Jeff.
I don't think that's a what I was.
What's the last one?
Perform this way. I'm feeling generous.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Okay.
Me
Ryan.
too.
Perform
Wait.
this way.
Okay. Ryan says that. Pete, you said that too?
Yes, please.
Alex.
The first 2 are definitely songs, so I think the Achu one's funny, so I'm also gonna go with perform this way.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
guys, I made up a chew.
Oh,
That
good,
is
Whitney.
so. Perform this way is a parody of Born This Way by
That just
Lady
sounded like
Gaga.
not weird enough for him.
So good job, Noel, and good job, Whitney, for creativity.
That's funny. Good job, Noel.
Don't hurt your arm. Patting yourself on the back.
I'll pat you on the back. Great
Thank
job.
you. Next up is about Matthew Perry.
Ah, yes.
R.I.P.
My
Matthew
man.
Perry was originally considered for what role on Friends? Was it Ross, Joey, Gunther, or was he just always Chandler?
Yes.
Always Chandler?
Yeah.
With authority from Noel.
Jeff?
That was
Go with the actually Chandler.
Ryan?
Chandler.
Alex?
I think Joey.
Pete?
Noel, how confident are you, Noel?
100.
I'll go with that. I'll go with the boys.
All right. Well, sorry. The answer is Ross.
Oh,
He
wow.
originally read for Ross.
Well, I was gonna say Gunther anyway, so
Oh,
Sorry, no points. Last one. And
that's
this
Chuck.
may be a repeat from an old trivia round. So
Ooh.
let's see if you remember. True or false? Samuel L. Jackson, I'm sorry, the question is about Samuel L. Jackson.
Really?
Is the highest paid actor of all time.
Ooh.
Noel?
A famous actor of all time.
Just say true or false.
True.
True, okay.
I think you're getting older.
Jeff?
I'm going with actually true.
Ryan?
True.
Alex?
I'm gonna stick with the guys this time and say true.
Pete?
false.
Sorry, Pete. The answer is true. His films have grossed over $14 billion worldwide.
Wow. What a guy.
Good job on only children trivia. Let me do some math.
All right, everyone, what's your favorite Samuel L. Jackson film?
I really don't know.
Gotta
Oh,
be Pulp Fiction.
what
Good one.
about Mufasa,
The what?
Lion King?
Oh, I've never seen that.
He was in that?
He was the voice,
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
and he was also the blind man in Sandlot.
He was in Sandlot?
Yeah, remember was that They
Not
named
sure
it-
about that.
they named
Like
it
that one.
dog Beast, but it
Yep.
was his dog.
That's James Earl Jones.
Oh, Danger John. Oh, Field of Dreams.
Still James Earl Jones, I think.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, he's 76 years old. Did you guys know that?
No.
Wow.
But is he in Sandlot?
Uh,
I thought he was.
I think you're thinking of James Earl Jones.
Oh,
I've never seen Sandlot.
You've never seen that minus all of her points.
Okay.
Then she's into sports too.
yeah,
Disgraceful, Alex.
Are we ready?
yeah.
He's
Ready.
not in Sandlot.
Ready.
Ready.
We have had a little
Ready.
bit of movement. We now have a tie for last place. It is Pete and Jeff with 5 points each.
High five, Jeff.
In third place is Noel with 8 points. In second place is Ryan with 10 points. And in first place is Alex with 23 points.
Wow.
Thanks for playing.
You've never even seen the Sandlot.
Awesome.
Take us to break.
Thanks,
someone.
Cindy. Jeff, break time.
Yes.
Take us.
Take us there.
Take us to break.
Yes, please. Will be.
We'll be right back.
Okay. Time for my review and preview. So, review was me and Henry watched a new Minecraft movie.
Mm.
Oh.
How was it?
Oh, the one at the movie theater?
Yeah, at Flagship. The one with Jack Black.
And?
And the guy with I forget the man who was it the trash?
Jason Molana?
Jason, yeah. And who else from Jennifer Garner?
Yep. No, Jennifer Coolidge.
Coolidge, yeah. She
So what
was
did you think?
good. She
Yeah?
was also, was it Click or Bruce Almighty?
I don't recall.
What was the question?
What?
Yeah,
What did you think of the movie?
good. 1000.
1000. Wow. Was there stuff going on in the theater? Did people? Oh,
See, this is what
that actually reminded me when we ate the food, I was supposed to say chicken jockey.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's a thing in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I dropped the ball, but that's part of that movie. So chicken jockey, and they throw stuff at the screen and everything and go nuts.
Yeah. And I did a birthday party for Alex on Saturday night.
Okay, great. So that's the review. What is the preview?
Oh, and the newest one is, let's see, what I got a Subway sandwich for lunch today.
Great. That I guess technically is a preview. Preview of Noel's lunch. What did you get? What's your go-to Subway sandwich?
Rotisserie chicken.
Okay, there you have it.
Yeah,
Okay. Anything else from you?
I don't think so.
What's the next big movie coming out?
Oh,
Oh, hold on, Jeff. Let Noel answer, and then you go. Go ahead, Noel.
It depends from Jesse, because sometimes me and Jesse go after movies.
Okay. Well, what do you go see?
I would like to go see the new the new Karate Kid one
There's another Karate Kid coming out?
with Daniel, all grown up from Cobra Kai, Chucky Chan, and
Jackie Chan is in a Karate Kid movie? Huh.
but he knows not Chucky in the movie. His name, he does know Mr. Miyagi. Yeah.
R.I.P.
And there's
Coming
a lot,
out May 30th.
Coming right up.
there's a
Karate
lot,
Kid Legends.
Memorial Weekend, probably.
there's a lot of different movies coming out this year.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear your review on that one. And then
And
Jeff, sorry.
And the live action Lilo and Stitch is coming out.
Live action Lilo and Stitch? Okay.
hey,
Jeff,
Pete,
you had one that coming out. What were you going to talk about?
actually, this one already came out, but I did see the Kung Fu Panda 4.
Kung Fu Panda 4. Okay.
Yep,
Kung Fu Panda?
and
All
I
right.
thought it was awesome. Getting back of a lot of great things in it, and
Yeah.
actually 108.
108 on the scoreboard. Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. Bonus movie review as part of review and preview. Noel, anything else from your segment today?
Nope.
Okay, we got a Subway sandwich, we got a birthday party, we got new movies.
And my first special one track and field practice.
All right. There we go. Boom. Lots going on in Noel's life.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, why don't you take us to break?
We'll be right back.
We are back. What is the time for, Jeff?
My segment.
What's it called? And can you
What
shift
is
over a
that?
little so we can
My
see you if you're
segment.
watching online?
My segment.
Okay. What's the name of this segment?
My segment.
All right. My segment,
Great.
starring Jeff,
Okay. Ooh, Rushmore.
aka Mount Rushmore, where we name typically the top 4 things in a category. Today, since we have such a packed show, we're going to do the top 2 things and the bottom 2 things of what category, Alex?
Today's category, since we are bringing back the cooking, what's cooking at STRIVECast segment, we're going to do a food-themed Mount Rushmore. We want to know, Jeff, your top 2 favorite pasta shapes.
One at a time. No.
We'll take official pasta name or description of the shape.
Okay. So what shape is your favorite pasta shape, Jeff? Or actually the best of all time pasta shape?
Yeah.
I say angel hair.
Angel hair. All right. Noel?
Yeah. I would pick Alfredo pasta.
It's a shape. What shape
Oh, good.
pasta?
Oh, how about squares?
Like ravioli?
Oh, yeah.
Ravioli. Okay. Whip.
I like a bow tie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan.
My favorite shape of ravioli.
Favorite shape of pasta.
Pasta. Oh, I say I like the shells.
Okay. Alex.
I like linguine.
Oh, how about that?
Well, in honor of the Strive casserole, I'm going to go with ZD. Just wanted to say Strive casserole one more time. All right, back to Jeff for the second one.
I say linguine.
Alex
Just said that.
The shape.
Go again.
How about what is it?
Tell us what it looks like. We'll help you.
Okay. I was thinking maybe shells.
Shells has been said.
Okay.
So far, we've said angel hair, ravioli, bow tie, shells, linguine, and ziti.
Linguine.
Actually, I need some help here.
How about this?
Oh, elbow.
There you go. All right. Jeff's got angel hair and elbow.
I will go with a triangle pasta size.
Okay.
No.
No?
Triangle. The pasta who you cook for lasagna.
Oh, lasagna noodles.
Lasagna.
Lasagna. Okay. Whit.
I like bucatini.
Ooh.
Classic.
Bucatini.
Bucatini. All right. Ryan.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, that was mine. Okay, good. All right, Alex.
I'm gonna go with tagliatelle.
Oh, that's a good one.
Why are you laughing?
Pete's face.
Okay.
I like a twirly noodle.
Well, those were. I was not going to say tagliatelle. What is left? You got one, Jeff?
What?
I need some help. What?
Oh.
Oh, I was making fun of Alex.
All right, somebody help me with one.
What about you guys? What about the little this noodle?
Spiral.
Yeah, the spirals.
Yeah, corkscrew shape. Okay. All right, so I've got ZD with a corkscrew. Alex has got linguine and tagliatelle, which is sort of like nachos Bel Air. Ryan's got shells and spaghetti. Whit's got bow tie and botini. Ryan has got ravioli. No, sorry, I've already done Ryan. Noel has ravioli and lasagna, and Jeff has angel hair and elbow. Okay, so who won? Jeff, why don't you vote last? Because your vote counts twice. Noel, who's got the best?
I will pick Whitney.
Whitney,
Thank
okay.
you, Noel.
Ryan?
Jeff.
Okay. Whitney?
I'm gonna go with Alex for her tagliatelle.
Okay. Alex?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not going with Jeff because he made fun of me. So I'm gonna go with Whitney.
Thank you,
Okay.
Alex.
I am going to go with Ryan for shells and spaghetti. All right, so Jeff, it all comes down to you. Who gets 2 votes?
I see. I'll go with Alex.
No, come on.
You already voted.
That's three points. Alex wins.
3 points for Strive.
On the
3 points for Strive. All right, let's talk about the worst types of pasta.
Okay.
Jeff, what do you got for the worst?
I say if it's just pasta, I say worm pasta.
Worm pasta. Okay.
Okay.
Noel?
How about a babkin pasta?
A what? A bobkin? Okay, I'm not. What is that?
A bobkin is a bottle of a box of. I think that's what they. It's a different pronounce was to say beer or something.
Okay, bobkin pasta. Brian?
So it's hard to say. I like a lot, pretty much all the pastas. I don't know if I could say there's one I don't like for a shape or.
Me too.
Hmm,
I don't think.
I can't say unless they're just like, I guess, a weird kid shape pasta. I
Okay,
don't know what to think. Like,
like the dinosaur spaghettios
yeah,
or something like
it's
that.
like,
Okay.
well, because I've outgrown it.
Yeah, good one. Maybe we do one round to the bottom of the mountain here. Whitney?
I think elbow is just kind of boring.
I almost did elbow in the STRIVEcast roll. Did not though.
Oh yes.
Alex?
I'm gonna go. I like Ryan, like all pasta shapes, but I think if I had to pick a least favorite, sometimes I think angel hair is like a little too like thin.
Okay. Well, I'm on board with you guys because I like all pasta shapes too. If I had to pick one though that I probably like the least, even though I probably should and do eat it the most, I'm gonna go with the whole wheat spaghetti.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So who's got, if we do a one round draft, who won, Jeff? You get the ultimate say. You get to choose between worm, bobkin, kids, O's shapes, elbow, angel hair, or whole wheat.
I say
What-
whole.
That's me.
Oh wait, yeah, bobkin and worm.
Yep, there you go.
Oh gosh.
He's already voted, you said. So there you have it. There's this week's my segment with Jeff.
Mhm.
Jeff, the floor is yours. Anything else you'd like to talk about pasta or anything else?
Actually, I think I'm good.
Okay. All right, then why don't you take us to break?
Let's be right back.
Is brought to you by
Jeff?
Global.
That's right. Global.
Thanks, Global.
Global
Thank you so much.
Partners is who we're shouting out today. Our title sponsor of Strive Rocks. Not only do they support this great event, they're also very involved with other Strive programs and events that we do throughout the year. So a big thank you to Global for supporting Strive Rocks and all that we do all year long. We're very grateful for you.
Thank you, Global.
Thanks, Global.
Thank you, Globals.
And if you'd like to get involved in sponsoring one of our events, reach out to us, strivecast@pslstrive.org.
Mhm.
Jeff, want to take us to break?
We'll be right back.
To wrap it up.
It is time to wrap it up.
Sausage, ham and cheese, goat,
Goat?
Oh,
a little bit of ham blower, buffalo chicken, salad, and a little bit of cauliflower and some Jamaica fruit.
Okay, there you go. That's this week's disgusting wrap of the week. Not as disgusting as some weeks. So that's an improvement. Thank you, Noel. Ryan,
Yeah.
we're still hiring. Want to tell people how
We
they can get
are.
involved?
Strive is still hiring, and with a sign bonus of $1,500. Check out pslstrive.org/employment.
Awesome. Thank you, Ryan. Jeff, anything else from you?
No, Pete, I'm good.
Okay.
I would
Alex,
like
yes?
to, first of all, shout out to our guest, Diane. Thanks so much for joining the podcast today and sharing more about all the cool work you're doing with JDS Creative Academy in California. We really enjoyed
Absolutely.
chatting with you.
Check out her socials. They're doing a lot.
Mhm.
And Whitney and Alex, you want to talk about Strive Rocks?
sure do. The big night is coming up in almost 1 month.
38 days to be exact.
38 days. Strive Rocks 2025, taking place May 16th to 17th at the USM Sullivan Gym in Portland. We're so excited for all that we have in store. It's not too late to sign up, to register, to donate, to volunteer, to do anything to help this event. Visit striverocks.org for all you need to know. Alex, do you want to share some of the exciting things that we have planned?
I would be happy to. Raise your hand if you like music.
Right over here.
Raise your hand if you like dancing.
Right over here.
Raise your hand if you like to eat.
Mhm.
Raise your hand if you want some glitter tattoos.
Nope.
You can do all that and more at Strive Rocks. And it's okay if you said no to any of those things because there's so much that you're going to be able to do at Strive Rocks. Check out our website, striverocks.org, for even more information about the event. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We're going to be posting about all the fun acts we have. It's a great place to get all the information about Strive Rocks. And if you have questions, please email STRIVEcast@pslstrive.org. One more question. Raise your hand if you like Slugger.
Right over here.
Then you should come to Strive Rocks.
All right. Anything else?
I wish I did, but I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate it. And we'll see you right back here next week. Bye.
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 Have fun.